I've now set the text-to-speech engine back to normal speed rather than very fast, and I'm going to see how the device behaves with text-to-speech when I try to purchase new books. So I'm back on the home screen, and on the home screen I need to find the Google Play Store, and then when I go into it, all the icons and information that I touch should speak to me. Let's give that a go.
Folder, Good Chrome. Play books, apps. Play movies and play music. Play Store.
So that was by hovering over the icons. I'm going to double tap the Play Store.
Play music. Play Store. Play Store.
And now I'm going to hover over the various things on the screen and see if they speak to me.
Need for Speed Most Wanted by Apps. Games. Theme Park by In. Theme Park by Electronic Arts Nederland BV. In.
So that's interesting. It says
Theme Park by Electronic Arts Nederland BV. In.
On the screen it says the Romantic Comedy Collection. When I hover over it, it just says In.
Apps. Movies. Books.
So I'm going to double tap Books.
List showing 8 items.
So again I'm going to go over them.
Buy. Double tap to activate.
So it tells me buy, double tap to activate, but it doesn't tell me that I'm on vintage 007 Ian Fleming's classic thrillers from $4.99.
Buy. 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 Buy.
So it just tells me to buy. It doesn't actually tell me what I would be buying.
Heart-shaped box by Joe Hill. Recommended for you.
Interestingly, at the bottom of the screen, when you go to recommended for you,
Heart-shaped box by Joe Hill. Back. Heart-shaped box by Joe Hill.
it does read out what
Double
you're on.
tap to activate.
Let's see if I've got any more luck when I try to find the book.
My Books. Search Google Play. My Books. Search Google Play. Edit box. Search Google Play. Showing items 1 to 5 of 11.
So that gives me a little box and where I can type in some text and a keyboard at the bottom.
Q. W. E.
So luckily that speaks, and that gives me an ability to type in information.
Delete.
So I'm going to try.
Showing items 1 to 6 of 6.
So I'm going to type in 007.
Shift. Symbols. Symbol. Letters mode. Symbols mode. 0. 0. 0. 7. Showing items 1 to 5 of 5. 007. 007 James Bond. 007 141. 007 Books. 007 Game.
So I'm going to go to 007 James Bond.
007 James Bond. Double tap to activate. Double tap to activate. Zip Books drop down list. Showing items 1 to 10 of 22.
So if this behaves the way I expected, then everything should speak when I hover over it, and it should activate when I double tap.
Double the 007. Casino Royale and Live and Let Die James Bond 1 and 2 by Ian Fleming. £7.49. Double the 007. Moonraker and Diamonds Are Forever James Bond 3 and 4 by Ian Fleming. Casino Royale. Goldfinger. James Bond and Philosophy. James Bond. The Spy I Loved by Christopher Wood. £4.50.
So all of these things behave the way I would expect them to. I'm going to double tap the last one and see if I can buy it.
Search query. Image 66.
Well, that's not very helpful because it doesn't tell me what the image is.
James Bond, The Spy I Loved. Free sample button. £4.50 button. Free sample button.
So if I go to the free sample button,
free sample button. Play books.
Just download the book.
Chapter 1. Once upon a time, it all began one morning when I was sitting in my little house in southwest France. This was long before home. 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 Home screen 5.
Now I'll go back into the Google Play Store and see if I can buy something from that list.
Play Store. Play Store. Navigate up. Image 66. James Bond. Christopher Wood segued from being the author of Confessions of a Window Cleaner to writing the screenplays for The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker, two of the most successful James Bond movies ever made. Here he recounts his adventures in the wonderful world of 007, ISBN, -2,031,066,750.
That's the first time I've heard anyone read out an ISBN number like that, but hey. Then hover over reviews and see if it reads that.
Review. James Bond, The Spy I Love, Storm, November 3rd, 2012. Good.
Doesn't seem to read the text.
Review. James Bond, The Spy I Loved, Steve Mitchell. Christopher Wood is the man credited with writing the screenplay of two of the James Bond movies, The Spy Who Loved Me, co-written with Richard Maybaum, which I loved, and Moonraker, which I didn't.
Okay, so it does
The Spy I Love,
seem
Storm,
to read...
November 3rd, 2012. Good.
Yeah, it does seem to read that text. Now I'm going to touch the play button and see what I get.
Free sample, £4.50 button.
Interestingly, it tells me it's the £4.50 button. It doesn't tell me that that's the button to buy. But it doesn't really do that visually either.
Google Play Store. James Bond, The Spy I Loved, Christopher Wood, secured by Christopher. Continue button. Google Play Store. Edit box. Card number.
So then that takes me to the screen where I need to enter my credit card details.
Enter credit card. Enter details about the credit card you want to use with Google Wallet. Edit box. Edit box. Card number. Edit box. Edit box. YY. Enter details. Edit box. CVC.
So that seems to speak, but I think overall it's fair to say that the text-to-speech experience here when you go into Google Play Store and try to find books is a little bit patchy, and I don't think it would be possible to get around by just using the text-to-speech.